What is going on, traders? Chainlink for you guys this time around. Um, well, third video for the day. This is a follow-up video for the previous Chainlink analysis when I was talking about a few key levels and how the 200 simple on the hourly time frame was your opportunity to actually get long on Chainlink, or at least go for a spot long position on Chainlink around $27. Now, what has happened until then? We simply blasted to the upside around 34, tested it, failed, but we came back around the 200 simple moving average on the hourly time frame once again. So now it looks to be like you're engulfing here again. So this one could be argued that this one was another opportunity to pick some Chainlink around $30 levels, and for the time being I can simply denote a horizontal support being your risk management area. So if you'll start closing a few 2 hour or 4 hour candles below the $30 levels, and you lose the 200 simple on the hourly schedule, then that means that Chainlink could certainly have a follow through move to the downside. But right now, it's looking okay. It is challenging the 21 simple as well on the hourly time frame. Basically, this is an intraday analysis for the time being now. Do I think it gets supported over here? I do, as far as we are printing these candles right here. If you are maintaining the 200 simple on the hourly time frame, Chainlink is going to be completely fine for another grind breakout move to the upside all the way to $60. Something like this. Like, look at the grinds on the Chainlink price action right here. Now look at this grind, like crazy downside move, right? Crazy, like comes down like there's no tomorrow on the daily time frame, on intraday time frames. But if you break the grind, this was just a simple consolidation squeeze before the further momentous move to the upside, right? So got to be pretty level headed and just manage your risk so that the downside moves do not shake you out of the market, because you don't want to get shaked out of the market. Bitcoin is just entering the parabolic phase. Just stick to the market, stick to the strategy, stick to the plan. Rest I'm going to be here telling you what to do. Not exactly what to do. Like, if I tell you what to do, you lose money, then you got to be coming out and bashing at me. Like, you got to understand that most of the actions are being taken by you. All right, you have to be aware of the fact that your profits are your profits, your losses are your losses. Okay. If you want to be asking any compensation for your loss, just give me some profits out of the stack as well. Anyway, okay. This one, this pattern right here being a little throwback to the downside. So this grind was a pretty tricky one to be trading off of, where you have a major overthrow to the downside. So, how do you determine these kind of supports? Like, how do you not get shaken out? Just by simply going to the higher time frames. I'll simply head on to those time frames pretty soon. Now, we are checking out the grinds on Chainlink. Now this one, another, this grind being another. So just watch and observe how these grinds are actually playing out. Let me just simply turn off all the moving averages, like just two of them. But yep, just watch these grinds. Like, any grind breakout is going to be upside. Like, so you're again consolidating against the grind, and the 200 simple coming in as support as well. Now if we lose it, we come to retest somewhere around the 27.7, and if we lose that, we come here at 25, a complete psychological support region. Now don't be panicking when we come down all the way at 25 or something like that. Don't sell your Chainlink. Well, if you're holding spot positions, you're completely fine. These moves should not shake you up. If you're going for leverage plays, okay, now here's one of the trick, right? You see this kind of grind breakout happening, you can go for maybe a 25 to 30x leverage. Now I am the one who's bashing leverage most of the times, but these are the opportunities, these are the points where you can actually like risk a pretty small amount of capital, like a couple of $100 to a couple of $1,000, and then you can go for immense amount of gains on 20 to 30x leverage. Like, 12% move on 30x leverage is 300% return. So you got to be knowing these grind breakout points. Now these are simply a gift. These grind breakouts are gift for us traders. I'm not even kidding you. I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, check out this one as well. You can just simply go on and on and on and on about these grind lines. Most of the grinds which are breaking out, okay, this one being a pretty extended one, but yet again breaking and at least giving you a 10% move to the upside, right? So just watch and observe these grinds on Chainlink. This is how the Chainlink price action behaves in the small time frames. Don't get shaken out because of one single red dildo. it's not gonna help you out. It's not gonna help you out in the long-term thinking process as a trader as well. So now, as you can see how beautifully this support trend line is kind of encapsulating the prices within the foundations, and how it is holding up quite neatly. So this one coming in at 28.5. So this one also can be one of your risk management areas, one of your trailing stop losses or something like that, if you're wanting to be long on Chainlink on a on any kind of margin as well. So this one being a good key area of interest. Now let's just see if the points to the upside are actually matching up. Yeah, they're aligning. Now you could argue that you could hold this up, but as far as the price action is coming down, and as far as we're not engulfing above this grind, we can simply come for a quick liquidity grab to the downside. So don't get wigged out on leverage. This is not the time to be leveraged long on Chainlink. Okay, wait for this grind to break out, then you can talk about leverage long, then you can talk about some high risk low reward play, high risk high reward play, then you can talk about it. But until you are actually staying below this grind, sticking below it, not losing any 4 hourly above it, just be patient on Chainlink. All right, just be damn patient on this one, because this is a pretty neat channel which could certainly break to the upside and the downside as well. Be prepared for both the moves. It's nothing wrong. I'm focusing on this video from a small time frame perspective, from intraday perspective, simply because the major time frames are bullish, man. I mean, what can you interpret out of video? Simply breaking above the all-time high on a blue sky breakout mode. Well, we can certainly do one thing. We can certainly make some Fibonacci magical zones and figure out what support and resistance is that. Okay, you could argue that this candle right here, the 3-day one being a retest of the 618. Now this is the trade which I constantly talk about, the trade between 618 and 2.618. We fell quite shy of it. I mean, not really hitting the target, like falling shy 10% off of it. Okay, well, not really going for it. Chainlink right here, but well, I mean, you could have simply picked some Chainlink up at 27 and had your stop losses around 26.65 level. Still, your stop loss stays to be around 26.65 if you picked it up from here, and then you can still target this one right here at $39. It's not far-fetched. $40 Chainlink is not far-fetched at all, man. Chainlink is coming from like crazy valuations back here at fucking 35 cent. It's up 100x, and the structure is bullish, so I don't see why to bearish here, right? There's no particular reason to be bearish because it's going up. Just look at this. What do you see? I mean, this is going up, right? So why not trade with the trend? Why be a bear, right? Okay, all right. So the RSI and the stochastic being a little interesting right here, because they're telling us to pay some attention right here. Let's see if we can actually formulate some grind here. Yes, you do have a RSI trending channel, a diagonal trending resistance channel on RSI. So market is rejecting strengths above this diagonal trending resistance. So once we start closing 3-day candles above this one, it's mania mode on, like something like this one. I'm 100% sure this one would have been a crazy Chainlink move to the upside. Let's just see. Yeah, it was. This one being a major hypermaniac 200% move to the upside on the US dollar pairing on the 3-day schedule. In fact, not stopping, simply going to the upside. And well, this one also being a one, but not that grateful. But here is another one. I think this is going to be around 400% and maniac. So watch for RSI actually holding up these levels so that we can get into that maniac move to the upside, where we could talk about $100 Chainlink, guys. $100 freaking Chainlink, man. What the fuck is happening in crypto markets? It's just, I'm getting high off of reading these numbers, looking at these numbers. It's just madness. It's just completely mind-blowing, crypto markets. And still we have a lot of way to go, man. We have a lot of upside. Don't get me wrong, we do have a lot of upside. We do. Short-term swings down, yep, they'll get accumulated, they'll be bought back. You will sell it, the big money will buy it. Okay, so don't fucking sell it. Just hold the spot positions. Hold your spot position. Keep on accumulating until BTC cycle tops somewhere around 300k or something like that. Do not sell them. Just don't sell them. Big money will fucking pocket your holdings, and they'll be on their way to the moon. while you will be sitting on the sidelines once again. So don't let that happen to you. All right, just accumulate, make some long-term positions. All right, I think this is pretty much it on Chainlink analysis. I'm sure you are pretty much clear with the short time frame risk management zones and how the moving averages are behaving and how these grinds can actually play out. So wait for this grind to break out for a retest of, not a retest, for a simple price action test of $40 on Chainlink. I think this grind breaks to the upside, we go to 40. It's as simple as that. So one of the good key trades in your hand. Now none of this is a financial advice. Let me just repeat myself. I do not want to get into any trouble. It's just a mess. Crypto regulations are just a simple mess. Government don't seem to understand it. You and me, we do seem to understand it. So is that fair to say we are ahead of the governments? Maybe. Alright guys, that's been enough for this video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.